Hi green lovers! In this video I am going to show you how to make your own seed starting mix, and it's really as easy as 1, 2, 3 coming right up. If you're going to be starting a lot of seeds indoors, you want to invest in some good seed starter mix. Now you can buy this in your local big box store, but it tends to be pretty pricey, especially if you're going to be starting a lot of seeds. And if you look at the ingredients, there is not too many of them. In this particular case, they are using 70 to 80% Canadian sphagnum peat moss, some perlite, some dolomite lime, and some gypsum. Now really, you don't need all of these ingredients. The reason they use the lime is because peat moss tends to be a little acidic, but you know, it's seed starter mix. You're not going to be having the seeds in them for too long, so you don't have to worry too much about the pH. It's not so acidic that it's going to kill your seedlings. Now I prefer to make my own indoor seed starter mix using 3 simple ingredients. The first ingredient is cocoa coir, or you can use peat moss, but if you use peat moss, because it is slightly acidic, you might want to throw in a handful of garden lime. Cocoa peat has the advantage of being pH neutral. So I use this, and then I use 2 other ingredients, vermiculite and perlite. Now the cocoa coir and the vermiculite make up the majority of the growing medium. The vermiculite helps retain that moisture as well as does not allow it to compact as much. Peat moss tends to absorb water and often gets compacted. So the vermiculite helps break that up a little bit as well as retain moisture. And I like to add a little bit of perlite too, because that adds a lightness to the mix. Now perlite, similar to vermiculite, are volcanic rock derivatives, but the property of perlite is more the lightness that it adds. It is a very light, fluffy medium, and it does not actually absorb moisture. It just keeps the mixture from becoming too compacted and stuck together, which does not allow enough oxygen, which is so important for your seedlings to be able to grow well. Now, I'm not too religious about the proportions, but roughly half of it is the peat moss or cocoa coir, and the other half is majority vermiculite and some perlite. That's it. That's all you need to do is mix it all together, moisten it until it feels and looks like crumbly brownie mix, and you've got your seed starter mix. And one little tip, if you've got a cat, don't leave this lying around without a lid, because she will tend to use it as her litter box. Been there, done that, right Danny? Well, I hope you learned something new, folks, and if you would give this video a big thumbs up, I sure would appreciate it, because it will help it get out to a broader audience. Oh, and do check out this video right here on how to fill a planter for almost free. And until next time, live green and love your green.